Hello, my name is Yusef and welcome to part 73 of the movie Revolution. Let us begin. So, Abigail was laying down on the bed next to her wife when she started to wake up. It was in the early morning, the early morning, of course, and she said to herself, you know, I really should take my mom out to lunch. I mean, I hadn't seen her in like a very long time since her travel, since I got married to my wife a couple months ago, a couple years ago. And I really like to spend time with her. Maybe go out for some pizza. I don't know. And so that's what she did. She decided that she was going to go out for lunch with her mom. And so as the sun was coming up, she got up too. She went to the kitchen to cook them some breakfast, to cook her wife and her parents some breakfast, as you do, or as you should do. And she was cooking some breakfast when her mom came in to see what was up. She said, "Hey, um, do you by any chance want to go out for lunch today? Um, I would really like to. I would really like to go out for lunch with you, if you don't mind." And then her mom says, "Cool, I would love to. Um, at six, no, at two, yeah, at two, no problem." And so it was. They were going to go out for lunch together as daughter and mother and daughter, of course. And she was cooking she was cooking the breakfast, of course, and she was having a good time, looking forward to spending time with mom and the breakfast. Excuse me. She was having a good time with it, and so fast forward to the breakfast. They were laughing, they were having a good time. Just the four of them. Just the four of them, actually. It was a good time, you know? She was just having a good time with her mom, her wife, and her dad. And everything was going great. And so after they ate their breakfast, it was now time for themselves to just chillax a little bit, maybe watch some television as they were getting ready to go to lunch. Because by that time, lunch hasn't even started yet. And so they decided that they were gonna just sit back and relax for a little while. And so that's what they did. They just watched television together. They just watched morning television together. And then the commercial came on again. It got a smile out of Abigail and Margaret at the same time. And as the morning show came back, they watched what was going on, and they watched the anti-movie the protest on the news, and that really pissed her off a little bit. And but she decided that she was gonna give her cool and not drag the day down for her mom and her father, because this was their like couple of days in their trip. This is their couple of days until they go back to where they came from. No, to where they to in, until they came back to their house, of course. So 2 o'clock. was right around the corner. She looked at her watch and she decided that she was gonna go a little bit early. So her mom, well, Abigail, said to her mom, um, we can decide what we want for breakfast. Well, we can decide what we want for lunch on the way to the in the car on the way to lunch. And her mom said, no problem, cool, okay. And so they grabbed their coats, of course, and they said goodbye to their husbands and wives, of course, and they were off to the car. Abigail was going to drive, and her mom was going to sit in passenger seat, in the passenger seat. Sorry. And so they were driving to the lunch, and they were talking about what they wanted. Um, Abigail wanted pizza, and her mom also wanted some pizza too. And it was relatively easy to decide what they wanted. And what they wanted was pizza, and so that's what they decided to go to, a pizza place. So they driving to the pizza place, having a good time. They see pro movie protesters on the way there, and they decided that they were gonna honk their horns in solidarity and say hi to the pro movie protesters. And they just kept driving to the pizza place. The pizza place was called um I mean Blue Pizza, Blue Town, well, Blue Harry Pizza, or Blues Pizza, I think it was. And so they were driving to the Blue Harry Pizza, the Blues Pizza, I believe, yes, the Blues Pizza, the Blues Pizzeria, and they were like talking about life and stuff like that. And Abigail said, you know, I'm really having a good time talking with you. Um, I am enjoying myself. And her mom said, me too. I I really appreciate that you asked me out to dinner. Well, for lunch, rather. That you asked me out for lunch. Sorry, my mind is going way off right now. I'm just so happy that you asked me out for lunch. That's why my mind is not thinking what not think I'm not thinking straight because I'm so excited to go out to lunch with you. Um and then Abigail said, don't worry about it. I do that sometimes too. We really do have a lot in common, don't we? Her mom said. And Abigail said, I guess we do. Except for the gay part. We don't have, you know, except for the gay part, of course. And then her mom said, yeah, except for that. And they laughed. And then they just laughed and listened to some music on the way to Blues Pizza. And just having a grand old time. So they passed a couple of restaurants that they did not want to go to because their priority was straight. And finally they hit Blues Pizza. They arrive there, they open the door, and they are just, you know, just dancing on the way to their table. The waiter is walking them to their table to make him laugh a couple of times, and they make him laugh a couple of times, like I just said, and they get to the table and they sit there for a couple of hours, and Abigail realized that they have her wife and well, her wife and herself did not decide what they wanted for dinner, and so that's when they and so that's when she she asked the waiter, of course the male waiter, um after they eat their pizza, can they take can they take some pizza home with them? And the waiter said yes. It's a policy. If you want to take your pizza home with you, all you have to do is ask. And we will say yes. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. And and after that, they waited for their pizza to arrive. As they were waiting, they were they were still talking to each other. They said, "You know, I hope that we don't go." Well, Abigail said, "I hope we don't go to war with Mexico, but if we do, the vice president will bring it upon himself. It's all on him," she said. And then her mom said, "Really? I mean, that's your. I mean, wow. Okay, cool. I mean, that's how you really feel, and that's fine. I mean, that's not a bad thing. I mean, if that's the way that you think, and that's cool. I mean, I kind of agree with you because I don't want movies to be banned, but I mean, to put the blame on one guy, I mean, justified, really, really, really justified. Don't get me wrong about that, but I mean, I just, I just don't think that. Wow, okay, I wouldn't think you would say that, huh? And then she said, well, Abigail said, "Yeah, that's how I feel. I really feel that he shouldn't be in office for what he tried to do and what he wants to do. He is banning he banned movies. He forced the president to ban movies, which is not okay. And so if we do go to war, it's on him. It's his fault. That's that's all his fault when that happens. And when he dies, that's going to be on him too." And that's when her mom said, "Abigail, wow, that's a little bit offensive." And someone said un-American. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just saying that some people would say that, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. And then her mom said, "Huh." But the question is that would you be on the front lines if we do go war? If we do go war, whose side are you gonna be on? And then she just flat out says Mexico. She says, "I'm going to be on Mexico's side. They are on the right side of history, and I don't want to be on the wrong side." they taught me everything I needed to know about film, and I'm going to support them. I at least owe them that much. I mean, that's the right thing to do. And so the waiter is holding their pizza in his hands. He puts the pizza on the table. Well, he puts the plate on the table with the pizza on it, of course. And they just eating, and they start to, no, and they start to eat their pizza. They're having a good time. Everything is going great. You know what I mean? When all of a sudden the phone rings, and that's when Abigail decided to turn it off. So she turns off her phone so she can spend time with her mom, and just have a good time with her mom. And and so they continue to eat their pizza, and they continue to eat the pizza, and then they continue to eat their pizza. They have four pizzas on the table, and everything is going great. So they finish their pizza. They're about to leave when the waiter stops them, hands them the pizza box with the pizza in it, of course, and that's when they leave. They leave the pizza place. They leave they leave no. They leave Blue's Pizza, and they get in their car. Now, by the way, the pizza box is not that big, but it's not that small either. It's a medium size. It's a medium sized pizza box with pizza in it, like I just said. And and so they continue, and so they drive home, and her mama just still can't. She still can't like wrap her mind around the fact that her daughter has chosen her side, has chosen Mexico's side in this war that is hypothetically happening, that is nowhere near happening at all in in Abigail's mom in Abigail's mind. In Abigail's mind, this is never gonna happen. But if it does, she's going to choose Mexico's side. She doesn't believe that this is even a possibility that this is going to happen. And then her mom says, entertainment? I mean, if okay. And then her mom says, okay. Um, if we do go to war, we're going to war for entertainment. We're going to war for entertainment. Like, what in the hell are we even talking about here? Her mom said. And then her daughter answered, well, I don't necessarily think that it's for entertainment alone. I think it's for freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And I think that it's a good thing to fight for in my eyes. And if I remember correctly, you did the same thing when you decided to protest for the for radio back in the day, back in college. Am I right or am I wrong? And the mom says, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And so, as her mom is holding the pizza, um they just keep talking about this, you know what I mean? The rest of the way home. And they finally get home, and after so they finally get home, right? So they finally get home. They park the car in the driveway. They walk up the stairs to the house. They knock on the door. Um, well, not Abigail, but um, Margaret opens the door, and then Abigail says, "Special delivery." And then after that, and then after that, um, they just kiss. She after they kiss, Abigail walks into the house, and she sits down on the chair in the chair and opens the pizza box when all of a sudden she turns her phone on. And then she gets a phone call from Peter. So she decides to answer it. So she goes to the bedroom and she answers the phone. And Peter says, I don't know what to say. Hi, where have you been? And then and then Abigail said, well, um, I have just gone back from my lunch with my mom. And then and then and then Peter said, really? How she's doing? Oh my gosh, how is she? And then Abigail, Abigail said, cool, she's fine. Oh, you haven't met her before, have you? And then Peter said, no, I would love to. Actually, I did. I met her at the party, remember? And then Abigail said, yeah, you did, but you met her briefly. You didn't get to have a full conversation with her. And then, yeah, that's right, Peter said. So, and then Abigail asked, so why are you calling me? Um, alright, yeah, right. Yes, I forgot. Um, I think we're going to war with Mexico. What? That's not possible. You're lying. And then Peter says, no. No, I'm not lying. What the hell? And then, and then, and then, and then Margaret, who was, who just got the plates out from the dishwasher. She was washing the plates off. She was washing the extra soap off, of course, off the plates. She puts the plate down on Abigail's half of the table really hard, and then she says, "Who are you calling?" And then she says to her wife, Peter, um um, and then Margaret says, "Well, can you hang up because we're about to eat?" And then of course she said, "Yes, no problem." And then Peter said, "Okay, do you want to talk to me later? Because it seems like you're going to be busy." And then Abigail said, yes, I am. I am busy. I'm about to eat my dinner. Huh? What is it? Pizza. Cool. And then she just hangs up the phone. And then she hangs up the phone on Peter. And then after she hangs up the phone, she puts the phone in her pocket. And then they eat the pizza, and then they eat dinner. And then Abigail, her wife, her mom, and her dad eat pizza for dinner together. To be continued. Well, that was a story, wasn't it? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what do you like about the video, hate about the video. Share the video if you will. I would really love, I would really love for you to do that. And subscribe to my channel because I would also love for you to do that too. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.